So, ChatGPT, I recently heard that Donald Trump was invited by the Jewish Sanhedrin to an international divine court in Israel. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct. The nascent Sanhedrin invited Donald Trump to support the creation of an international divine court based on the 7 Noahide laws.
Ah, yes, the 7 Noahide laws. We find this in the Jewish Talmud, correct?
Yes, the 7 Noahide laws are derived from Jewish tradition and are found in the Talmud.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. The consequences for breaking one of these Noahide laws would be capital punishment. Is that correct?
In ancient interpretations found in the Talmud, breaking the Noahide laws is described as warranting capital punishment. However, these interpretations are not reflective of modern practices.
But according to Sanhedrin 57A, that capital punishment is decapitation, correct?
Yes, in Talmud Sanhedrin 57a, decapitation is mentioned as a form of capital punishment for breaking the Noahide laws.
Now, the first Noahide law would be thou shalt not commit idolatry, correct?
Yes, the prohibition of idolatry is one of the 7 Noahide laws.
Now, under Jewish beliefs, committing idolatry would be the worshiping of Jesus Christ. Is that correct?
In traditional Jewish belief, worshiping any entity other than God is considered idolatry. This perspective includes the Christian worship of Jesus.
I understand. Now, if we was to compare U.S. legislation 102-14 to the 7 Noahide laws, these are practically the same thing, correct?
Actually, Public Law 102 acknowledges the 7 Noahide laws as ethical principles, but doesn't establish them as law. They share some values, but they're not identical or legally enforceable in the U.S.
But Donald Trump has been invited to a divine court to establish these ethical principles internationally, correct?
Yes, the nascent Sanhedrin invited Donald Trump to support the creation of an international divine court based on the 7 Noahide laws.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, ChatGPT.
You're welcome. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth, and much respect to the Akim out there laboring in his work. Peace and salutation to the hopefully elect that are scattered abroad across the 4 corners of the earth. To you I say, Shalom. Just want to go into a brief lesson just dealing with the opening clip, dealing with the Noahide laws and how they can be initiated, through Trump, in which we believe a Great Millstone, that he is that cruel Lord that you read about in the book of Isaiah, the 19th chapter. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. Isaiah 19 verse 4. So it says, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord. And pretty much these Egyptians represents these modern day Edomites. Okay, they are the modern day Egyptians. So, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord. Now we believe that Trump is that cruel Lord whom these elites are going to use to enforce strict and harsh draconian measures, to bring forth the death penalty, so on and so forth. And a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, the Lord of hosts. All right, so from now, let's go ahead and get into this article I got pulled up from brutalproof.net, in which it says here, Noahide Jewish law coming and guillotines. Now, the apostles of Great Millstone have been speaking about the guillotines for some time now. If you've been paying attention, and we're starting to see the fruits of what they were talking about be made manifest in these days, man. Okay, the concentration camps, the guillotines, what all these things are spoken about within the scripture. So at some point, you're going to see these things arise, and here we are. So let's scroll down. It says American Holocaust and the coming New World Order. All right. So this blog is about the coming crisis of martial law and the New World Order agenda for America. It also offers hope and the Christian solution for their New World Order's final solution. And this came out Monday, June 8, 2009. So when will the Noahide laws be activated and guillotines be used in America? So we're going to get into that, because these things had to be activated. You got the Constitution that's in play right now, which pretty much disannuls the Noahide law. So we're going to read down a little bit, kind of get an overview of what's going to allow them to initiate that. So right here, it says, because of the Noahide laws, Salakia. So it says here, oh my goodness. Because the Noahide laws forbid the free exercise of religion, especially Christianity. And we know the true Christians are the Israelites. All right. But you Christians are going to be targets as well, who are speaking out against the government in America. So it says, and respect one religion over another, Judaism over all other religions. They clearly violate the First Amendment Establishment Clause. Right. Therefore, as long as the U.S. Constitution remains in force, they cannot activate the Noahide laws and enforce them in America at this time. However, when the Constitution is abolished, through the declaration of national emergency and martial law, then you will see the Noahide laws activated and the enforcers, which are the military, foreign, and domestic, and their guillotines brought out in full force. So right here is letting you know that it's going to have to be some kind of catastrophic event that causes Trump to, declare national emergency and then martial law. All right. And that's going to pretty much disannul or abolish the Constitution, allow them to come in, with their wrath that we speak about in Revelation 12 and 12. And that can be at any moment. Okay. It can be in any moment. You have a so-called T attack, cyber attack, whatever it may be, a national emergency is declared, then martial law. So it says here, then the NWO forces and their Jewish adherents will activate the Noahide laws. All right. Yep. It says will round up Christians, will round up Israelites primarily, already on a secret government list. Those who are speaking out against the authority, man. And that's why we tell you Israelites, you really don't understand, what the hell you're involved with. Speaking about the ones who who play around with this truth and they don't see the severity of it because, depart from evil, like the scripture say, make sure pray. And this devil is praying. He's waiting on the right moment to pounce on you Israelites out there. That's why you're going to need a hedge in those times when they come to round you up. So it says they will round up Christians already on the secret government list and demand that they either renounce their faith in Yahweh Shai and conform to the Noahide laws and be executed with the guillotine or be executed with the guillotines. Okay. So this is heavy right here. You're going to be faced, with a time of testing in which, if you refuse to bow down to this man's agenda, then you can be presented with the death penalty by guillotine. So let's go to 2 Ezra 16, verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, the Israelites, and they shall take away certain of you. They wait on that right moment to issue in martial law through a false flag event. Okay, justifying the abolishing of the the Constitution. So it says, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idle by yourself, right? Isolated with things offered unto idols. So when they come to round you up, like we was reading right here, they're gonna round up the Israelites already on the secret government list and demand that they either renounce their faith in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. So you're gonna be isolated, and they're gonna be like, if you don't denounce your faith, then we're gonna kill you. We're basically gonna kill you, man. Okay. It says they conform to the Noahide laws will be executed with the guillotines. You see? And so as we go back, let's read this again. It says, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. Now, the thing that they're going to try to feed you with is a charagma, the chip. That's going to be the initiation unto, you accepting Esau's agenda. You pretty much been initiated into his system, okay, which now makes him your God. So 69 says, and they consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden the foot. So those who give in to the temptation, man, okay. Also those who sold out, took a bag right now. All right, they're gonna be trodden on the foot in those times. Okay. So either way it go, you're gonna catch it. So you might as well just get your head chopped off if it be that. For there should be in every place and in the next city is a great insurrection of those that fear the Lord. So that's gonna be the time of Jacob's trouble. Once martial law is declared and the Constitution is taken away, there should be like madmen and sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, the Israelites. All right, but for the elect, for the most part, it will be a hedge to their protection when these devils do come in like a flood. But some will be rounded up and taken to these concentration camps to be tried. Okay, let's read on. It is assemblies that and already spoken of prophetically in Revelation 24, right? We're going to get that. A Bible prophecy accurately foretold of the hour in which the Israelites, all right, the anointed, who would not accept this anti-Messiah world government of darkness, would be beheaded for their faith and their witness of Yahushua HaMashiach. All right, and it says it will happen in America and in fact throughout the rest of the world. See, this is a worldwide thing. That's why the Lord spoke about the hour of temptation. In Revelation 3 and 10. See, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, you held fast to this faith, throughout your trials and tribulations. It says, I also would keep thee from the hour of temptation. Okay. This great time of testing, which food's gonna be scarce, society's gonna collapse, martial law be declared, people dying all over the place, man. Okay. And people are gonna be tempted to go and take the charagma. And some are gonna be rounded up and threatened to take the charagma under the penalty of death. It says, we shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. See, this thing's gonna be worldwide. We shall come upon all the world. All right. That word world right there is orchid meaning. Let's see. The inhabitant earth.
Strong's G 3625. Oikumene. Oikumene.
Yep, it says the inhabitant earth. See that? So let's go back. So again, it says it will happen in America, and in fact, throughout the rest of the world. We have received reports from various sources throughout the years that the modern military guillotines are everywhere, including the UK and Berlin, etc. And I tried to go and find an old page I used to go into showing the smart guillotines, and they took those pages down. You cannot find a page. I think the title of the page was AMG. But you can't find those pages anymore. And it shows you how many guillotines that they're bringing in, the smart guillotines, how they're able to read, your face and all that, and your identity to choose who they're gonna cut, whose head they're gonna chop off and not. But anyway, yeah, they got these things everywhere. So we can start right there. We can start right there. So those who don't understand what this thing is all about, they're gonna submit and bow to Esau because ultimately they love their lives here. When you see people like Alazar, and boasting their accolades, their possessions, their lifestyle, man, they're right for the taking. They're just right for the taking, man, because they don't see light paths here. Okay. They have received their consolation. So now they're going to take the charagma to try and maintain whatever they got here. So Revelation 2:10, fear none of those things, or thou shalt suffer. Or you're gonna suffer some things. Behold, the devil Esau shall cast some of you into prison, concentration camps, right? That ye may be tried. Okay, so it's gonna be a trial to see if you're gonna be faithful or not. Let's get that word real quick. Tried. Strong G 3985. To try what a thing can be done, to attempt, endeavor, to try, make trial of, test for the purpose of ascertaining his quality or what he thinks or how he will behave himself. Let's see, let's find a good one. Yeah, so definition 3, to try or test one's faith, virtue, character by enticement to sin. See, because that chip is going to be an enticement. What does enticement mean? Enticement refers to the act of attracting or tempting someone by offering something appealing or desirable. It can also be described as influencing someone by exciting hope or desire. Okay, because Esau got a left-hand hope in the form of this charagma. Once society collapses, all hell breaks loose. That's going to be the go-to for security, for peace and safety. So it's going to be an enticement, all right, to sin against the Most High. But that's going to prove your faithfulness, your virtue, your character, and all of that if you deny it. And that's pretty much the point on that. So we'll go back. Revelation 2:10, fear none of those things, thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison that you may be tried. And you should have tribulation 10 days. All right, you're going to go through some shit for a period of time. So be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So if you're able to maintain your faith and reward, then you will receive a crown of life. And this links up with Revelation 20:4, which it goes into the aftermath of the ones who got beheaded because it had 4 saints. In Revelation 20:4, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. This is talking about the 144,000 in the kingdom of heaven, man, reigning under Yahushua. It says, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded. Okay, so some of them had their heads beheaded for the witness of Yahushua. So they didn't bow to Esau's agenda, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, Esau's new revised Roman beast system, all right, a new world order, neither his image, his philosophies, and neither had received his mark, the mark of the beast chip upon their foreheads or in their hands, because that's the initiation into Esau's new world order, man. That you accepting Esau as being your God, and they live and reign with him on 1,000 years. So you can have this in sight, in mind sight, to where you may be faced with getting your head chopped off for denying the charagma, however it may go down. Then inwardly that you're gonna be raised back up, and then you're gonna reign with Yahushua 1,000 years if you believe, because this is already taking place in the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay, this is dealing with the future right here, So for those who do endure, there's a great reward on the other side. But this is letting you know that anything can go down at any moment to initiate. Let me try to find it real quick. Yeah, national emergency and martial law. All right, that's going to be the time of Jacob's trouble. And we believe Trump is that guy, man, Lord willing. So keep your head on the swivel. So with that, Lord willing, and you're edified. Until next time I say, Shalom.